Alright, Shalom. It's going to be a real quick video. Um, really just an update as to what's going out there within, with the war with Russia. It's going to soon hit the people in accordance to the scriptures. And, I'm just going to read it and I'm going to ad lib. That's it, man. It's going to be a real short video. Right, it says Japan joins US Aussie military drills amid regional tensions. Okay. All right. So all of that stuff that's happening out there in Russia, to where Russia, is getting together with its forces, which being China, Iran, and so on and so forth. The US and NATO, which NATO currently has got troops and garrisons along the Russian border. All right. Now they're doing what they're calling joint military exercises with Australia and Japan. All right. So it's the United States and Australia are marking the start of joint biennial military exercises on Sunday, with Japan joining in for the first time. So the drills are being held amid growing tensions over this disputed South China region. Right, it says the Talisman Sabre exercises will last 2 weeks, with 30,000 US and Australian troops taking part. All right, it says there will be 40 Japanese officers and soldiers taking part, as well as 500 troops from New Zealand. Right, it says the exercises are taking place in the Northern Territory of Queensland. Planned operations are being held in the sea, all right, in the air, on land. Okay, so what they're going to be preparing to do, man, they're going to be preparing to take the Russians, man, and try to overthrow the Russian government and so on and so forth. All right, says the planned operations are being held in the sea. Or what more in the next paragraph, it says it is a very important alliance. Prime Minister Tony Abbott said, referring to Australia, US ties. Right, it is very important. Right, relationships right now are facing quite significant challenges in many parts of the world, but particularly in the Middle East. All right, so I'll read a little bit more. It says the Talisman Sabre involves biannual joint drills by Australian Defence Force and United States military in 6 locations in northern and central Australia. Right, so it's not, it's not in what you would call the region they're going to be exercising, or what they're actually going to be exercising, because we have to play in my mind, what are they preparing for? These joint military exercises they got, what are they going to be preparing for? All right, with the Jade Helm, they're going to be preparing to take over the people, right, and also they could be preparing also to go up into Russia with the Jade Helm as well, because they're going to be in as urban warfare. Okay. It says Australia has been working on expanding ties with Japan in the last few years. Last summer, Abbott described Japanese PM Shinzo Abe as a very close friend during his state visit to Canberra. It says the military exercises are happening amid tensions in the Pacific region, with China wanting to increase its military capability. All right, and that's an important statement, because one of the main military increases that China has been making in recent times is the joint military exercises that they have been partaking with Russia. Okay, this is on Tuesday. Beijing announced a new defense strategy designed to improve its naval capability. Right, the new approach will now shift from territorial air defense to both defense and offense. Right, China also slammed its neighbors for provocative actions, right, Shalakia, right, on its reefs and islands. All right, it says making relations more strained, right, in growing disputes with Beijing's over a small group of islands, while China claims most of the South China Sea, the Philippines, Vietnam, Malaysia, Taiwan, Brunei, and so on and so forth. So, they're using certain things as an excuse, right? So they know about China's territorial desires, as it were, and they'll play on that. They'll placate on that, all right, and use that as an excuse for the same thing they did with Russia, saying, "Oh, you're increasing your reach into Europe. Now this is what we're gonna do." All right, so it's all the same thing, This is all gonna escalate the tensions. All right, this is all gonna have it to where these people are preparing. Hey, you can see it, man. They're preparing for war. Man. All right, it's not the U.S. exercise. All right, this is preparation. All right, that they're doing right with other countries. Right, to go out there into the world where we know is the third war, which is the final war, where after that, Most High, the Lord's gonna come back and save his people, man. Right, and destroy Esau and all the other heathens and 2/3 of our people, man, the niggas, and the nigger women, man. Right, now with that, I'm gonna say double honors to the apostles of GMS on the sheep prophets that be pushing this truth and sincerity. Shalom.